You make a car, but then you realize something. Oh dear, I forgot a steering system. Well, today I'll show you steering systems you can use in Plain Crazy. First up, Zero Ackermann Steering, where both wheels turn at the same angle. This type of steering is useful in high-speed cars to save the tire life. It's also a compromise between the next two steering examples. But first, here's how to build them. Make your wheels. Add a motor to be able to make the wheel spin. Then, these two motors where you will attach the suspension. Make sure these two vertical motors are not powered. But for the horizontal motor attached to the wheel. Unpower it if you are making a rear-wheel drive car. Power it and change the controls if you are doing front-wheel or all-wheel drive. I will unpower it because I'm making a rear-wheel drive car. Make sure to add a straight rod now. Making it angled will not give you Zero Ackermann steering. You can also make every rod I make bigger or shorter, depending on what size are you gonna make your car. Now, add a motor which will be powered. Now add this rod, which you can change depending on the size of the car. Add this motor which is also powered. Where I'm placing it, you can add the suspension here. And yes, I will also have a YouTube video on how to make suspension. Just making a way to connect the front and back. Yeah, I made this a bit lazy. You can definitely do better. It's time to test it out. Just checking to make sure everything works. Something is wrong. It doesn't want to steer. I must have missed something. This motor was the culprit, and now, it works. Make sure to always power your front motors, even on the other types of steering. Now, let's make Anti-Ackermann steering. We will use the same basic template as we did before. Instead of making a straight rod now, we instead angle the rod, make sure that it is at the front, and it's angled to the center. Same stuff as before. Once again, unpower every motor, except these two at the front. This is what will make the wheels turn. As you can see, Anti-Ackermann steering makes the outer wheel turn more than the inside wheel. That is because in very high-speed racing like Formula 1, it's the outer wheel that has the most load put onto it. So an example is if you are turning left, the right tires are under the most pressure, and so if the outer wheel is the one turning the most, the car will actually have better handling in high-speed corners. Final type of steering called Ackermann steering. Here's how to build it. Make sure that you don't build the steering rod in the front. Make sure that the steering rod is also angled to the center of the car. Once again, you can also scale up or down the length of these rods, depending on the size of your car. Also, how much the steering rod is angled will change the handling of the car. Depending on how the rod is angled, the Ackermann steering effect will either get bigger or smaller. That goes the same for anti-Ackermann steering. Make sure that you set the motors correctly as well. When we spawn it in, you can see that the inner wheel turns more than the outer wheel, and there is an explanation when you turn in a road car. The outer wheel technically does more distance than the inner wheel when turning, and also when you are turning, the inner wheel has to take a tighter line compared to the outer wheel. And so for road cars, Ackermann steering is perfect as it will increase tire life and you will have better handling. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can also do this trick where you make sure the angle of the rods somewhat align with the center of the rear of the car. I hope you guys were able to follow through the steps of all the different steering systems. Remember, Ackermann steering for road cars, Anti-Ackermann steering for fast cars, and if you want a balance, go with Zero Ackermann. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon.